Hey guys, it's over again and we're just beginning. And guys, as always, if you like this content, please consider hitting the subscribe button and activate the notification bell. And hit the like button too, it helps a lot to get to the 2000 mark, so I will have giveaways to the community now that I am a content creator, an official one. And guys, my last video was about using two nuts to beat the Sun Devil in Doc Maroy's account, the Doc server. A lot of people complain about using specific champions and stuff. And now I'm not in Doc Maroy's account and I'm not using my own account to record this video. But guys, that's because I don't have two nuts, right? These are the requirements. So if you have two nuts, you can manage to figure out some champions you can use to switch and stuff. But I'm gonna show you here Dia's account. He told me that he saw my video using two nuts in the Sun Devil and he figured out how to do this without rehold, that it doesn't have rehold. And actually you can use even without Sifi, and I'm gonna try to explain you why you can do this without Sifi, but it will not be 100%, but the win rate is so good that it's worth it. But this video is not about the Sun Devil. I'm gonna show you a run in the Sun Devil using this comp, but it's not about the Sun Devil. I'm gonna show you the power of using two nuts. I'm gonna make this in Doc Maroy's account. If I get a second nut, I'm gonna do this in my own account, but Diaz is lucky enough to have two nuts, and I'm gonna show you here how he managed to do a Fire Knight comp using two nuts that is really good. To run his comp on the Sun Devil, he told me he needs to take off the banners. I need to remember which banners are. Let me look this banner here. I want to remove this. Yeah. And the second nut, where is the second nut? Let me see here. The second nut is here, right? And you need to take off. It's a 5-star accuracy banner. Let's take it off and let's make a run. And what champion he used to beat the Sun Devil using almost the same comp. Look, it's not like 15 seconds, it's 19 seconds as I can see here, but this is the comp. If you watched my last video, I was using the same comp, but instead of Lydia, that is a free champ, we were using Riho. You can put like Cornelia here, I think it's Cornelia her name, that can put sleep without hitting the boss, and it will work. It will work, but you have the chance of failing. 3% chance of not putting the sleep. The only champion that can put this on the boss without being resisted is Sifi. That's why Sifi is so powerful. I don't have Sifi in my account. I tried to push eyes for her today and I got a Krisk. It's not a bad champion, but it could be a Sifi that is amazing for my account. That my main nuker is Harima. But it is what it is. I'm gonna show you the presets here. Let's have a look. Nut, 256 speed, damage, right? And prioritizing his A3. The second nut, the same thing, 260 speed, damage, and prioritizing his A3. Sifi, she opens with her A1 exactly as my last video, and then she prioritized her A2. Then Prince Kymar. If you are using Cornelia or any other champion that can put the sleep on the boss 100%, the Prince Kymar actually can help because he can sleep the boss, but he is the wrong affinity, the bad affinity, so he has a chance, high chance to fail the sleep. But you fail once and then you have a second chance, but it can fail a lot, so it's not like safe, right? But he opens with his A2 and then he prioritizes A3, 296. The three champions need to be above 270. There is no specific speed. You only need the order to keep, right? Sifi, then Prince Kymar, and then Lydia. Lydia will use her A2, right? she will use her A2 to put the increased depth and weaken. So he told me that all runs he did, it was 100%, it was a win, so he is pretty satisfied with this. But I see that if one of these debuffs are resisted, I think the run is over, in my opinion. I'm not sure, but I think the run is over. But I'm gonna show you here the run. I don't think we need to. It's the first time I'm running this comp in his account. I don't think we need to make it faster. Let's have a look on his account. Making this. Whoa, let's put in 2x. Okay. Decrease depth and weaken. The first nut. This is the damage. The second nut does a lot of damage. See if he boosts. Then we reset and we have the second nut and the Sifi has a turn. That's why it's not 15 seconds. That's why it's not 15 seconds, because Sifi is really fast. She needs to be slower. I think we can have a better result here actually. Let's take I didn't told that I would do this in this account. Let's just take a piece of gear and we can try this. The Kaima recently used first. The Kaima here is 296. So if you take Sifi's boots, she will have like 300, right? Now let's just take this boot. I know what boot it is, and let's just try again to see the result. Let's have a look, put to sleep, and then look at this. The second nut is boosting our speed. She didn't have a turn, and it's 17 seconds. I told you, 17 seconds. That's the greatness. It's not like you don't need Riho, you don't need, yeah, you need specific champions. Nut only can be replaced by, I think, Ecclesia. But the Sifi can be replaced by any champion that can put sleep, and it's not wrong affinity, unless if it's wrong affinity, it can't hit the boss. If it doesn't hit the boss, you can use this champion 100%, but it will be like not 100% because Sifi is the only champion that can guarantee this comp to become a 100%. But it's only 3% chance, and Kaima has a second chance to sleep, right? But let's just put the nuts banners and we're gonna see how this comp works with 2 nuts in the Fire Knight. This is something that I'm anxious to test actually in the Honoraries account. But let's have a look here. The comp he is using the Fire Knight, and he told me that he showed me some screenshots like 23 battles without any loss and stuff. It's been a 100% and stuff, and he managed this comp. Look at this. No cardio. You're using Hazelberg, and you're using a Nap champion that is Farraking the Vat. Lonathario that was a fusion. We have 2 fusion champions, 3 fusion champions with Nut. He was lucky enough to get a second Nut and a Nap champion. It's almost free to play. A lot of people complain about me telling people that I'm 100% free to play, and I am 100% free to play. So in the description of every single video of mine, I have 100% free to play playing something. In this case, it will be 100% free to play playing 2 nuts in the Fire Knight using a friend's account. I don't think he is free to play, but this is almost a free to play comp. Let's have a look, and it's really good. Let's have a look at the preset here. Resolvar 330 speed, right? He is a speedster. You need speed on him, and keep it. You only use once, and then you block the A3, right, in the first wave. The second wave, the same. It's the first time seeing this. And in the boss, you open with this A1, and everything is normal. Farraking the Fat in the first wave, he prioritized the light attack. the second wave he only uses his A1, and in the boss prioritizes a light attack and then block his A2. Let's have a look at Lonatario. Same as the Fark in the fight, I think. No, he doesn't use the ally attack after he opens with it. And then he only uses his A2 in the second wave. We block the ally attack and we open with the ally attack and prioritize the ally attack in the boss. The speed Fark in the fight 322. I know it's a lot of speed. We are counting with the Great Hall, the new Great Hall bonuses here, right? But Fire Knight hard 10 man is hard, you need a lot of speed. We are talking about 330 speed, 322 speed, and 323 speed. By now we have 303 speed. Every single champion is fast. Gnut in the first wave we prioritize A3 and then A2. The second wave we don't use the A3 and we open with his A1. I think it's because of Riho, right? We need to proc Riho's passive to control her and debuff her, right? Using the A2 of Gnut. And guys, in the third round, that is the boss, we prioritize the A3 and we block the A2. It's standard. The second Gnut, we only use A1 in the first wave. The second wave we prioritize A2 and then A3. That's interesting because it's different for them. And then in the boss we open with this A1 and we block the A2 and we prioritize the A3. The speed almost 300. So the slowest champion here is 297 speed. It's not like for beginners, right? So guys, let's just have a look here in the run. I'm gonna make the run go and I'm gonna hide myself here in the camera so you can see for yourself. It's the first time I seen it. I only have seen screenshots here showing the results, but I think it's really interesting. I'm gonna make an ultra end game comp using 2 Gnuts in Doc Mario's account. Quite sure, right? And I'm gonna come with a video, but this is something for those that are lucky enough to have a second Gnut, and I'm anxious to get a second one. Please, Clarion. So let's have a look in the run. "40 seconds in the first wave. This is really good. We are talking about the Fire Knight, right? The second wave is really fast too. 1 minute and we're at the boss. Rise of Arc, the only fusion I lost because I slept in front of the computer in my entire history in Rachel Legends. Amazing champion. Look, Gnut controlling the Fire Knight. And we have the A3. Look how much damage. How much damage. And we're controlling a lot the boss here. No turn meter at all. I think this comp is really amazing, man. 2 Gnuts are crazy. Look how fast, 2 minutes, and we are almost killing the Fire Knight. I know that A3 and the Fire Knight is just done. Look at this, 2 minutes and a half, and his best time was under 2 minutes, man. Under 2 minutes. Let me get back here. Under 2 minutes. I think it's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. I don't know if he will keep this piece. I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna show you guys the builds here. I don't know the builds myself, but I'm gonna show you the builds. I know a lot of you like to see the builds and masteries and stuff. Let's have a look at the stats. It's in Savage. There's Gnut 277, so we can get to like 300 with the Great Hall. Masteries standard for Gnut, right? And we have Reservoir, the stats, random sets, as I can see, 310 just to get the speeds, and the masteries here. Standard is a multi-hitter too. Everyone is built for damage. World Master in the Lone Ethereal. Let's have a look here. It's in lethal to faster the run, of course. The stats here, and then we have the second Gnut. The second Gnut is in Relentless. This is interesting. It's in Relentless, but we don't need the Relentless, I think, because I haven't seen this broken during the battle. But I think it can make it faster. It's how he managed to get under 2 minutes run, right? 283. This will be like 300 and something when the Great Hall comes. The masteries, and the last one, the epic one. Man, if you have a second Gnut, you can do this comp. You're almost there, right? I think it's pretty accessible, this comp. Let's have a look here for damage, and reflex set is really good for ally attack champion in the Fire Knight. The reflex set is really good. So I think I showed everything here, and let's just make some runs, and I hope you have enjoyed this content because it's really a good team. Congratulations, Diaz. This is really good, man. Really good. Yes, guys, I think that's all for today, and I hope you have enjoyed. If you like this content, as always, please consider hitting the subscribe button and activate the notification bell. Let's just get to the 2,000 marks, man. Now I'm an official content creator, and I want more. I want the test server, right? So let's make some runs, and I hope I see you in the next video. See ya.